So Terry, how much better is our unit?
It's a pretty interesting and long answer for that one. However, what I've done with it is it was designed specific for purpose. By that I mean it had a job to do, it had a criteria to fill, and it had a part of a program to fit into that it was just designed to do and nothing else. However, when we take away all of those conditions and we can put it into the areas that it could sort of, I guess, gravitate into rather than designed for purpose, it's pretty incredible. And in fact, the first thing I discover about it is that it's exactly half the current draw of the nearest other item that's out there. So it was never designed to be that much. It was designed to do a function. It was designed to be very lightweight. It was designed to be very low energy consumption. And in fact, the 200 watt energy input criteria is really the overriding influence that the product was designed to fit around. Lightweight and highly efficient was all part of the other criteria, but the real criteria was the 200 watt input energy. And when we get to the end and we've got some models running around, we just realise just exactly what it is that we got. So we start doing some research into what else is out there, and there's nothing else out there. I searched the internet for probably 6 months, more than I should have, to find that things that were out there were either commercial products that were either so big and cumbersome that they were not able to be used, they were the wrong voltages, and anything else that was out there was like car fridge type material, which is where they need to stay, in car fridges. And that's apparently what competitors are trying to use now to do what I've done. Now, this compressor that I built is purpose built for automotive use. With the conditions that it needed to operate in, it was suitable for 8 times gravity, or 8G, which is the safety regulations as well as the operational parameters that it had to fit within. And funnily enough, I did work with a couple of refrigeration or car fridge type compressors, and they just simply wouldn't work. They've got what they call hermetic compressors, which are currently what's used in car fridges, and they're meant to cool capillary tubes, and they're meant to cool fridges, and they're meant to go under fridges, and that's where they need to stay. Mine was purpose built to cool air, which is quite a different application, and as it turned out, it was very, very successful, far more successful than what I might have thought. And so as a direct comparison, there's nothing even close. And from the recent homework that I've done in the most recent patent that I've done, my compressor, when it's fully loaded, will draw 14 to 16 amps, so it draws between 180 and 200 watts. And the next closest compressor that there is a hermetic compressor made by Danfoss and Boyard, and it draws, one draws 31.5 amps and the other one draws 34 amps. And so that's what the current competitors are trying to use, and it's also currently what most of the electric car makers are using.